Hello. Welcome to the Brady Talk. I am Brady, and today we are going to be talking about the KEHS football team in Week 3 on Roundtable Radio. And let's get just straight into it. We got Brody Barty took the starting quarterback role this week after Tyler Bloomgren went down last week in Parrish's game in the third or fourth quarter. Brody did pretty good today. 3 TDs, 2 of them the two-way player Carson Fowler, and one of them his brother Logan Barty, and 1 interception. But let's just talk about the first half. First half was good. Our defense looked good. Our offense looked good. They only scored once. It was the first drive of the game, and we came back and punched them right back. Scored 3 TDs. Went in the locker room feeling good, and then I just think we were just lazy in the second half, mainly third quarter, and then like the beginning of the fourth quarter. But end of the fourth quarter and overtime, we looked great. Brody Barty threw that interception to go into overtime. They took advantage of it, scored, went into overtime, and then Brody found his brother Logan Barty, who did really well in the end zone to win the game. The defense in overtime looked great. We had a couple tackle for losses, and then they had a couple of penalties that set them back really far. We just came out the dub. Carson Fowler, two-way player, had a couple of tackles tonight, had 2 TDs. He looked really good. Towards the end, he looked like he was dragging, though. He looked tired. Had some blood on him. Zach Berlin had a couple nice tackles. Had 1 really good tackle for loss there in the third quarter. Travis Johnson stepped up at the DN position for missing JJ. I don't even know why he wasn't there, but Travis Johnson stepped up there, and so did Jacob Hicks. Jacob Hicks had like 2 tackle for losses. He looked really nice. But who else played good on the offense? Garrett Sampson had 2 receptions. He looked pretty good. He also had a tackle on defense and like Hail Mary prevention. Logan Barty had 2 go balls that were really good, and then I think 2 other catches. But the offensive line looked really good, especially against a really big defensive line. They looked like they were well conditioned. They looked like they were well coached. They just looked like a really good offensive line. I think the coaching for this game, the practices going into it were great. We prepped all week. We knew we had to stay conditioned, and we know we had to play hard football to win this game. I mean, we weren't even projected to win. All the 3 people, Texas private school football, voted for us to lose this game to Legacy, but we knew we had to practice hard, stay conditioned, and so we could win this game, especially with their 5-star athlete at quarterback. I don't even remember his name, but he was really good. He was really shifty. Pretty sure every time he got out of the pocket, he got a first down. But there at the end, the defense got a couple sacks. They looked really good, kept him contained, and he had to make some throws or he had to try to make some throws that he couldn't make. So that was good. But overall, the preparation for the game was just really good. Coach Moynihan, Coach Eddington, Coach Codrington, Coach Webb, all the coaches prepped us really well for this game and coached us up really well. The energy around this game was good for the first half. I think the student section was really good. But I think if they stay the whole game, it's not as close there as at the end, and we come out with the win, staying up the whole game. But even though they left in mid-game, the parents and whoever else was there stepped up, and we had some really good energy. That's gonna wrap us up today on this week's podcast, and come back next week for something else. Episcopal football related.